My name is Trisha Caetano, and thank you for being here. About 25 years ago, I began to develop what is now called the Inner Child Integration Therapy Training. And I began to develop it by listening to my clients, paying attention to what worked, to what didn't work, and just plain common sense. And so I began to discover that when we are born, the neocortex is not developed. So all of our experiences and realities and beliefs come from a stimulus response brain process. Because when we're born, the primitive reptilian brain is fully developed, but the neocortex or thinking brain is only 25% developed. And so because our first impressions, our first experiences become imprints in the brain, in the body, in the mind, and in what we believe and our emotional response to those beliefs. So we program our behavior based on how do we survive in the environment in which we're born. And so if we're born in a dysfunctional family, which most of us are, then we begin to program aberrant, toxic responses to our environment in order to accommodate living in a dysfunctional situation. And so when we grow up, we continue to repeat those patterns, and they don't work in a healthy, positive way in our adult lives. So what do we do with this? We have to go back to cause in order to eliminate effect. And so I began to develop this model, this paradigm, and over the years it has gelled into a solid training program and a positive therapeutic model for healing, but also for healing yourself. And so one of the focuses of this training is to first resolve your own issues so that you can approach your client from a positive, neutral position and allow the client their own experience and their own healing. And so it's a very client-centered method. It's also called integration therapy because we are multidimensional beings functioning on many different wavelengths and dimensions simultaneously. And so one method doesn't work. So in this training, I've incorporated other models to use for healing, like Gestalt and transactional analysis and body work and non-dominant hand work, and also regression therapy for multidimensional experiences, and also regressing back to the cause of our reactive responses in our adult life. So the purpose is to heal the past, set yourselves free, become who you are authentically meant to be, and then create your life from your present reality of the truth of who you truly are. This is a grounded training program. It starts with the basic inner child healing methods, which includes all the tools you will eventually begin to learn as you go through the training. And so you start with the grounded practical application. There will be experiential processes. There will be your personal therapy and the practicums so you can learn the methods. Right now, I have been doing this training all over the world in many countries, working with medical doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, and healers in how to use this method to create multidimensional healing. And so One of the people who is sponsoring this training at this time is Redefine Wellness in Singapore. And that's the next training that we're going to be starting. And it starts October 13th with Redefine Wellness in Singapore. And the contact for that is Pooja Aurora. And I will spell out the contact. It's POOJA point ARORA at REDEFINE wellness WELLNESS.Asia. So if you want to contact Pooja and Shirley Tay at Redefine Wellness, then you can contact them and find out exactly what this training is about, and most of all, what it's going to give you as you take the training, and what it's going to give your family, your children, and your clients as you heal yourself and move through this multidimensional training program. And so it starts on the 13th of October, and if you want more information, more clarity, if you go to my website, TrishaCaetano.com, there's a video there that really gives you an in-depth explanation and coverage of exactly why and how we use this method and how to apply it to healing. So thank you for listening. We hope to see you on the 13th of October. And if not, may our paths cross at some point in this life. Thank you for being here.